I'm doing it, I believe. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we did it. All right, everybody say hi, YouTube. So we're taking a break from Metaphor, so that way we can do the Final Fantasy 14 Halloween event. Ooh, you can actually like see my glam properly. God, I feel like I cooked with this one. The garters, they look so good. Like, I always use the Holy Rainbow or Patrician's things because I love garters. So it's just like, I need more garters on my, like, freaking outfits, please and thank you. But alright, so we're here at the pumpkin-headed apparition. It's time for us to figure out what the story is for this. Will it be long? Will it be short? Can I offer you a flying pumpkin in this trying time? The ether starved Arimin. The pumpkin-headed apparition is on the lookout for an able adventurer. It's been more than a few moons since last we met, friend. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited for your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? Sure. Of course you are, but before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night, due to fell fiends emerged to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high, for the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. I forgot my water. I'm gonna dehydrate and die. Thus did God-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer. Nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good. But what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities, but there's one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. He's like, man, I can't kill people? Garbage. Perhaps he'd be willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before we get you started, you'll want to get the grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance of the Great Lone Growery. Now go. I shall be watching your performance with great interest. Lol. I want our little pumpkin belt. I wish that they had kept belts, but allowed them to, like, just be things. Things around the waist. Da, 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 da. I know they were awful gear-wise, but they could have kept them as an aesthetic thing. Like, they could have given us, like, tails or, like, the wing slot, so that way we didn't have to have, like, a glamour thing. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Phil Cox and his transformation magics. What was that all about? The clowning and whatnot was right, was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, this show sucks. Let's go, say the children. So it's not that he's not getting into the spirit of things, he just can't do magic. Oops. Oh. Once more, you failed to muster up even an ounce of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking up the stage with you again. Good riddance. Hi. I'm wearing his outfit. I'm wearing his fit. Well, well. Fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. Oh no, you can see my eye. Turned into an eyeball. I get it. You literally stole his coat like 2 years ago. True. A foul feed failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' wake. I'd wager you speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. When am I gonna get the fluorescent highlights, by the way? Hello? Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether, but unlike your garden variety void scent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no ether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning the hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of ether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many void scent now seek ether in this manner. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. This guy needs to put down the thesaurus, making me feel inadequate. They're supposed to be based off of, like, ye olden times. So everybody here is more verbose. God, my hair is just... I could not tame that shit. Get down. Stop. Go away. You should hang out with Oriange. Oh, no. Mine milkshake bringeth all mine gentle folk to mine yard. And verily I say 'tis better than thine. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. Maybe he's got stage fright, okay? Maybe y'all should have practiced before you threw him to the wolves, bro. You'd better off hearing it from the Ariman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Ucky ducky. Man, I wear this fit so much better than you, bro. I could apprentice thee, but I would levy a fee. Where is Oriange right now? The bucket seems to wax poetic. She's quoting my favorite character from this game, and he speaks in nothing but Shakespearean English, and it's actually hilarious. There's an NPC that speaks in Thieves' Cant, yeah. That sniveling whelp of an imp, magic's this, magic's that, the sheer unbridled cheek of it. Phil Cox is practically frothing at the mouth. So incensed is he by this treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff, you must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. Here we go, we soothe you. Calm down, bro. Apologies. Here we go. I had taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess, that pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, didn't she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics. And without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I consider learning Thieves' Cant, but I don't want to come off as a poser. I feel like learning Thieves' Cant is something that you do out of love for the craft. And anybody who also goes out of their way to learn Thieves' Cant, like, literally can't make fun of you. Like, I think that that's something that you have to just learn, like, without prejudice or judgment. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I can't get the hang of transformation magics. And without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm in a Rimmon, paralyzing prey with the big eye of mine, not a problem. Turning them to stone with a petrifying glare, a trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair on all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put either on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you better come too. No! You can't think like that, sir. Come back. I believe. Have you ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Maybe that'll inspire you. I keep forgetting that I have the dash as a white mage now. He just left me. Phil Cox says, that's about sums it up. I gave all my have and not to show for it, which is to say, I've come to the conclusion that I will never be an entertainer. Oof. I gather you had a hand in Phil Cox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did it any good. I'm stuck in square one, underappreciated and underfed. Such a curious child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? Lol. No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray, share your wisdom with Phil Cox. You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Sure. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a voidsent who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Jim. Oh, wait. I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little slate of hand. You used hand twice in the sentence and it didn't. I'm sorry, pumpkin-headed apparition. Oh, he looks sick now. Look at that. His horns are clipping through that hair. Not only is that a get-up guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. Okay, but hear me out. The fit, though. The fit is so good. That's the fit we're getting for this Halloween, and the fit. I love that fit. He looks like he belongs in Final Fantasy VIII. I can see it. I know, I really want this fit so bad. I'm gonna have to get it on a lot of different characters, especially because of the nails. Oh, you know, I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't gonna be so tough after all. God, the pants look so good. There you are. You know, I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense that you've been scheming. It pleases to me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of ether-rich victuals, wins, and to the victor go the spoils. Of subservience, the loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? Oh no, the fanfiction, it writes itself. You're Ron. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. Oh dear. That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Phil Cox. I wish the tiny wings were like an accessory. like a fashion accessory. Like, I really want those tiny wings to be a fashion accessory. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me, just until I get the hang of things, that's all I ask. I would never take off a tiny wings fashion accessory, truth. The power horns are, like, I'm already ready. I haven't seen any power cosplays with these horns, but I'm ready for them. Very well, I shall leave Phil Cox in your capable hands, lol. Ow. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. All friends stay... Yeah, the wings are attached. I kind of wish that the wings were a fashion accessory. I really wish the wings were a fashion accessory, like, oof, so badly. Because I think that the shirt could work with so many glams if it was just by itself, you know what I mean? These frickin' the nails on these hands, though, hello. Oh, and then can you dye? Hang on. Can you dye the... Alright, so let's just make this like that for now. And then you can dye the nails? Question mark? Wait, what's dyeing? No, you can't dye the nails! Fuck! Or maybe you can, and I'm just... What the fuck is dyeing? Hello? Can y'all see what's dyeing? I don't see what's dyeing. Dang it! I was hoping the second dye channel was gonna be nails. Actually sad. How about we try and find the troubled soul in need of aid? Ah, but let's get out of here first. The nails are dying? Oh. No, I did not see it. I guess they dyed too dark for me to notice. Maybe I'm blind. I don't know. Da 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 da. Oops. Right, time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. I don't know if it has anything to do with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. They're to the northeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lay of the land. The lie of the land. Okay. Could I trouble you to lead the way? Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Phil Cox is now accompanying you, keeping him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Phil Cox behind by entering a different area. Okay, okay, okay. Now we have a friend. Say, did I tell you that Phil Cox is just an aliens? The pumpkin-headed lady suggested I used it to better engage with you mortals. My real name is actually, what does it matter? It's not like we'll see each other again when this is over and done with. Let's see. Ah, such glee. They mentioned a crown. I'd wager they've just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist, and you've only got to look at folks like these ladies to see he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstage. I'll prove there's more to than one way to win over an audience, by following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance, which means we've no time to lose. Onward. Oh gods, where has she gotten to? Ah, this must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? Sure. You there, what's gotten you so worked up? Oh, forgive me. There was this poor little girl who'd been separated from her mother. I was helping her look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her, but then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. In that case, why don't I and my associate look for the girl? Then you could see your affairs without worry. Thank you, thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am, empty-handed. Ah, forget the food. We have a lost child to find. I can't believe we're gonna win, but only because we were nicer. I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have need of your navigational new once again. After you. There she is. Question mark. Not the distressed damsel. Papa Gruff says. I should have known you'd turn up sooner or later. Oh. By the way, I'm pretty sure Hazy's tried to get you to play Final Fantasy XIV. But Moogle, if you haven't played this game, or are taking a break from it, or you've lost your account, even better. Did you know that Final Fantasy XIV has expanded its free trial up to the level 70 content? I think it's the level 70 content, the Stormblood content. How can you be a Moogle and not play Final Fantasy XIV? With no restriction on playtime. I was gonna say, Rain can sell it better. Real bringing out the cult of Final Fantasy XIV over here. Let's see. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven's Sword and thrilling Stormblood expansions up to level 70 for free with no restriction on playtime? Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Wow, I'm sold. Let's see, I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but the poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? I don't have a good PC. It runs on my laptop. Then again, it did just get a graphics update. It did just get a graphics update. But, it works on my PC, and my PC isn't like a gaming PC. I don't think. You have to drop the graphics down in Potato, but it'll run on almost anything. It also runs on PS4, PS5, or Xbox One. Yeah, Xbox got it too, so... The only thing is with the free trial, you literally, if you decide to start the free trial on PC, if you start, like, you have to stick to PC. If you start the free trial on, like, a PlayStation system, you have to stick with the PlayStation system. And, like, same with the Xbox One, you would have to stick with the Xbox One. But otherwise, there is no time limit to the free trial. You just, it's free until you decide to pay for it. I refuse to play an MMO of any kind on console. Sacrilege. Ah, yes. People who play MMOs on console and use those filthy controllers. So sacrilege. I forgot. What am I nodding at? Which means we now have a lady locate. Any suggestions? Use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious. Yeah, like, once you pay for it, you can literally just buy it, like, on multiple things if you wanted to. But, like, I would heavily suggest You've tried. You keep messing up your keybinds. Oof. Brilliant. This is exactly why I had you accompany right then. Oh, we're gonna find the little girl's mama. I keep getting distracted. Mama. Ooh. I found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here. I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. And then he gets his booty beat. Oh dear. Weird wild. Oh god, watch your camera angle. Game. He's a short king. Or I guess elves and women are just tall, actually. 12, be praised, you're safe. You have my eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding Mama, mister. Alright, fellas, gotta sleep and reset your sleep schedule. Alrighty, Henry, good luck. Hip hip and stuff. Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation and all courtesy of my special talent. I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. Rip. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Phil Cox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go it alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer. Bye. Don't stop stealing my fit. Back to the Makitos Amphitheater. You can get behind the name Phil Cops. Papa Gruff doesn't match nearly as well. I think it's supposed to be because he's a clown, and also he was part of a family. Like there was in the Halloween event that he was part of. There was like a Papa Gruff, and then there was like a mom and 2 siblings, I think. Or something like, somebody knows. I can't remember to save my life. His family's in the amphitheater. Oh, that's cool. The adventure returns, and at the precise moment I predicted, I do hope keeping Phil Cox company wasn't too taxing. What of our friend and his endeavors? You have my thanks, truly. Ah, speak of the devils, here they come. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than I expected, or anticipated. And all I have to show for my travels is a single cookie. To think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. I suppose you mean you win. Very well, I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff. You admit defeat far too readily, Phil Cox. It's the little girl. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and my mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie. It's a tie. Nobody is subservient to nobody. Simply scrumptious. Alright then, bro. Okay then. I'm glad you like it. Farewell. Bye. Bye-bye, little girl. Thank you for the cookie. That makes it one apiece. A draw then. Still, Phil Cox. Well, you had some assistance along the way. You've nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reasons for joining the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help, and when there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and given to me. Adventurer, I'd better get going, but before I do, let me say this. I might have found a way to make most of my talents, but I wouldn't have been able to do so without you and the pumpkin-headed lady. I'm sure we'll run into each other again one of these days. Till then. Bye! Take care! Bye-bye! The promise I sensed in Phil Cox when he and I first met wasn't illusory after all. I should take my leave too. 'Twould be remiss of me to allow him to garner all the glory, to say nothing of the cookies. I'd say those two fiends ended up having themselves a frightfully fun-filled All Saints Wank, wouldn't you agree? And for your part in this, a fitting reward, I present to you a set of finery, as worn by Gridania's most emotionally perceptive women. I love drip. Ah, perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment? You needn't worry, there never was an enchantment. Oh. A little charade of my own way of giving Phil Cox the confidence he so sorely lacked, although I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Ah, before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by, I assure you, it will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my visions of All Saints' Wake, for mortals and voidsets alike, might not be such a distant prospect. Though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for those most occult occasions. Yay! Wah, wah. You now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher at Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. Oh. Little fiends in life. Okay, hang on. I need to go get pumpkins. I need to go get things. Cause like the way this works is, wait, where's the shop guy? Is like event items are free until the end of the event, and then like a year later they go to the store. What outfit is that? I like it. But hold on, what is it? Do I need this many pumpkins? No. The chess piece is actually something you can buy? Why? Wait, why would I... Why can I buy it? So we have the General Geyser, the Unusual Usher, and Papa Gruff. Go Father Bill. Okay. Should you wish to visit my master's residence, it'd be my pleasure to escort you. I'm pretty sure Sneaky Hollow is like that one area. Yay. I sometimes leave people here, like my alts. I'll sometimes leave this place here in case I want to like take pictures. Oh, there's little mushrooms! I don't think that they've added anything. Nah, it doesn't look like they've added anything. Okay, so the cool thing, or the neat thing about this area is that there's an NPC here that if you talk to them, you can change into NPCs from the game. Up to something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. Okay. A journey to end the conflict of 1,000 years. A journey to forge this realm anew. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this imp has the Realm Reborn. Where's the Dawn Trail, bitches? Oh my gosh, you're Farshawn. Okay. Okay, so this is Endwalker. Yeah, this is Endwalker. Where's Dawn Trail? Maybe not. There's no Dawn Trail? Why isn't there a Dawn Trail imp? Where's the Dawn Trail imp? You're telling me I can't be Kono? Garbage. I'm gonna be... This is probably Aaronville. I'm gonna be Aaronville. I'm a bunny boy. So cute. Actual rudeness. You can be Valens, but if I don't want to be Valens. Alright. So, I think this is a good spot to kill YouTube. I was hoping that they were going to add the Dawn Trail people, but I guess that's for next year. They probably don't want anybody spoiling anything just yet. So I guess next year we'll probably see the Endwalker people. Oh God, Rain, why would you be this man? I'm coming for your milk. No. No. I hate it. Get this fucking Frollo Farquaad love child out of here. But, so for those of you who are on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this year's All Saints Wake. Please subscribe if you did. I'm probably going to stay on Twitch, do some dailies and stuff like that, but for the sake of, what's the word? For the sake of archiving, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end it here for YouTube. And we're just gonna chill and do some weeklies. So, Twitch peeps, the stream is still gonna be going. If anybody would like to do dailies with me, just let me know. I'm probably not gonna do too many, but might as well. Might as well have some fun. I might as well do my weeklies, considering I haven't done them in 84 years. I need a de-rust. But yeah, so bye-bye YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I will see YouTube back with some more metaphor whenever I get to it. Everybody say bye, YouTube.